2 months for this, folks. 2 months for this. I want to go through the whole calibration process again. May not have the filament tuned 100%. Welcome back, folks, to my little 3D print farm here. Today I got a package from FLSun in, so we're going to take a look at that and see what they sent us to hopefully repair the S1 Pro here. And I've got a few other things that I want to get tested out. I have this cool app on my phone, and I'm sure some of you have heard of it. It's called Polycam. And hopefully down the road we can take a look at some other types of 3D scanners. Working with a company now, hopefully that should be here soon, I'm hoping. And I've got a big project coming up. So if you're interested in cars, you'll want to stick around for that one. Without further ado though, let's get right into today's video. All right, so it turns out in the machine, there is 6 of these. So we've got 3 of the arms here, another 3 right here, and that should do it for this entire thing. Essentially, they look like they just get screwed in with a little set screw here. And last but not least is an entire new effector unit. This seems pretty simple to put on, actually. I am gonna have to open this thing up and somehow feed the main power wire assembly down into there. But we do have a new one in. You know what, why don't we just take a jump over there real quick and see if I can't just get this part replaced. I may not even need the arms, I may just need to get this replaced. And if that's the case, it should be pretty simple. Feeding the power wires down in through here and connecting it to a plate right behind there should do it. Let's jump over to the FLSun. Okay, so I misspoke right there. That part up here is for the CPAP fan. The main power wire is just going to get fed in through this part here, and then should be secured down with 2 little screws. That should be simple enough. Then to take this off, I should just have to take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, essentially pull this whole unit out, and then put the new unit in. And because it comes with this part here, I should just be able to slip these arms right into the new unit. I'm gonna see if that works. Okay, I've calmed down a little bit here. It was very, very infuriating trying to get this thing put back together. You already know how I feel about the FLSun in terms of repairability. Quality of the machine seems to be okay. I guess that's one thing I'll give them, is all of the parts seem to be pretty high quality. They're just a pain in the to try and replace yourself. This took over 2 hours to get the effector off and 3 arms. I need a break. I'm gonna boot this thing back up and we're gonna get into it again. Oh boy. So there was definitely some moments during this process that need to be blurred out, bleeped out, all of the above. At one point here, this thing was ready to get put behind my car and run over, so, you know, I'm loving today so far. I'm actually in a much better mood now that I've got this put back together. So let's throw some power into it, get it turned on, see if we can get it calibrated. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna throw it into the dumpster. So let's get right into it. All right, loading filament up into the S1 Pro right now. This is gonna be the first attempt since the whole thing got destroyed in the first place. Just loading some Elegoo Rapid PLA Plus in gray, since this thing seems to print PLA the fastest. There we go. Two months for this, folks. 2 months for this. All right, I want to go through the whole calibration process again, so we're going to start with motor noise cancellation. All right, so what I've sent over now is a stackable bin, essentially one of these. It's going to print out of Elegoo's Rapid PLA Plus in gray. What it's doing now is heating up the bed to 65C and the nozzle to 140. then it's going to perform a bed mesh, make sure we have the most accurate level of the bed, and then it should get to printing. You can see the support layer there, a little bit of spacing in between the layers. I may not have the filament tuned 100% for this machine. I may need a pressure advance based off of that wall right there. But I'm just going to let this roll. We'll see where we get with it. Those actual two walls that it printed there, they, really close together, which isn't something that I saw on this machine before. All right, let's go back on the tripod and see how this thing comes out. All right, this guy just finished up, 1 hour and 54 minutes. It doesn't look bad, I guess. Bottom layer. All things considering, I think I was printing at a 0.26 layer height. What the hell is that? Is that a little better? So, I mean, it's definitely not pretty. Kind of looks like garbage, to be honest with you, on the side there. But I didn't do anything afterwards. Tree supports all stayed on, which surprises the crap out of me. I mean, it printed. It's more than I can say for it for the last 2 months. At some point we had this weird layer shift inside of there. Aside from that though, this is really odd. So I'm going to try slowing it down a little bit, or putting the filament at a different flow rate, maybe enabling pressure advance to help some of the bottom layers. But I mean, it's a bin. Took 1 hour and 54 minutes. Not really going to use this machine for anything other than stuff like this, stuff around the shop, prototyping, so it is what it is. I'm just glad to have it back up and running. So I'm not sure how many of you actually care about the FLSun S1 Pro over here. To be honest with you, the excitement kind of came and then went when this thing started acting up. But since it's back and working, I do want to print some stuff on it. It's here, I might as well use it, and I want to try printing something tall on it. Like I mentioned at the start of this video, I have a project coming up with a vehicle. That's all I'm going to say at this point. It's going to require me to print something pretty tall. Probably even on this machine it'll have to be done in 2 separate parts, maybe even 3, but I want to see what we can push it to. So I'm going to load a new spool of filament up into the S1 Pro, and then we're going to take a look and, I don't know, see if it prints tall. As of right now, I've only printed stuff that's like half the size of the build plate, and what's the point of that when you have a big machine like this? Let's see if it can continue printing or if it's just going to continue to be a dud. Definitely in need of a pressure advance, but it prints. Actually, I'm going to go use this. Well, my plan for today wasn't to get the FLSun back up and running, but here we are. It's fixed, it's back up and running, and I guess I'm kind of happy about it. I can't say that I'll be showing it off very much on the channel aside from when I actually need to use it. It's a hard printer for me to recommend, honestly. After dealing with some of the issues that I've had with it, I don't know that I would recommend it unless you like tinkering with machines. It's not that difficult in terms of the actual mechanics behind replacing this stuff. It's just very time consuming, and a lot of the ways to do it, you have to do one thing before you can do another, and some of it just doesn't really make much sense to me. With all that said, it is back together, it is printing, and we are going to use it whenever we need to. And I do want to say thank you to FLSun for being helpful as they can, I guess. Every question that I had, they responded back to me. Their engineers were sending me videos trying to help fix this issue. But at the end of the day, I shouldn't have had this issue, and none of that should have had to have taken place to begin with. So that's kind of my feelings on the FLSun S1 Pro. It prints. If you want to see more 3D printing content, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below so you'll be notified whenever I upload the next video. If you enjoyed today's video, more than I did anyways, be sure to give it a thumbs up so YouTube knows you like this type of content. And take care, folks. I hope you all have a great and successful week. See ya.